Imagine if you could just take a photograph of your home, and instead of hiring an architect or a draftsman or calling a contractor and having a salesman out to your house to try and figure out what the options were, imagine if you could take that photograph, email it to a company, and have them, with a software program, deliver back to you 3D renderings showing you every option open to you. Well, that time is now. SunBoss is introducing the most incredible, innovative product as far as 3D renderings go on your home, and being able to take it and lay it in and lay it over any photograph you send us. This client just sent us this photograph 3 months ago, and we went out, talked to them a little bit. Basically, they just wanted to see what their options were. Their goal was to build a conservatory. Well, we still wanted to show them what the roof lines configurations would be, how it would affect the house, how we had to modify the house to accept the unit, the different framing colors that are open, whether or not you have a solid kick panel or a glass kick panel. There are so many options. Well, there's the house, there's the rendering that they decided they wanted, there's what their yard would look like through the new room. Sure enough, we arrived at a budget, did all the drawings, all the engineering, got the city fees, permits taken care of, and boom, 2 months later, the room was done. Now I'm telling you, this is going to revolutionize an industry. This client emailed us a photograph. They had a room that had been there 20 years. It was a 2-season room, too hot in the summer, too cold in the winter. All they wanted to know is what options were available to them. Again, through the 3D software, we sent back several renderings and basically worked through where's their budget, what do they want to do to the house. We can modify the house to accept the unit, but what they wanted was something simple. They wanted to take the old room out, put a high-performance 4-season sunroom in. There's what they had. Here's the rendering that they liked. 2 weeks later, there's the installed room on their home. They really are so excited to bring the outdoors in and have a kitchen nook that they can use year-round. So you see the possibilities, and what can come from this is if you can take a photograph of the area of your house you're thinking of adding on to and email it to us. Here's a client, Edward, lives in Corona. I'll tell you, we worked through a lot of possibilities with Edward, and he actually only wanted a patio cover. But I think it'd be best if we hear in Edward's words how the whole process worked out for him.
Yes, with this kind of a project, it's a considerable investment. So when people like us do something like this, you want to make sure that we're trying to get our money's worth, and with that little gizmo you put in your iPad, it made it a lot easier for us.
How great. And you did I know I'm standing here amazed at the view you have from your home. And I remember when we took a picture of that, we were able to show you what the view would look like through the room once it was built. How did the finished product wind up compared to what we showed you?
It's exactly the same. So,
exactly the same.
It's always exactly the same. When you emailed me every day during those initial phases of the project, when it gave me all the angles of the house and what it was going to look like, it's pretty much the same as it looks like now.
How great. And on was it also, did it help you being able to see, to change the color just immediately with the click of a mouse, to go to white, yes, to compare the sand tone, and just immediately look at that and get those pictures emailed to you?
If you remember, initially the color was white and we were deciding on that, but when I look at the 3D and try to compare with the bronze and the white, it was easy to make that transition because obviously the bronze worked well with the color of the entire house. So.
It really did. Edward's story is so similar to every story we are hearing of everyone that gets to and has gotten to take advantage of this technology. All you have to do is email us a picture of the back of your home if you've ever really been interested in seeing what the options were, and you'll wind up just like Edward, possibly with the room of your dreams. Shoot us an email or call the number on your screen.